Hi, this is Lynn H. from ColorJoy.com, and I'm back. I was in Toronto for 8 days, and I've been back home for a couple of days, and I'm really kind of still in re-entry mode. It feels really a little bit like I'm not here and a little bit like I'm still there, and I've been talking about the differences and the things I learned. The hostel was just an amazing place, and I've got some videos of what it looked like inside for you, and I uploaded them, but I didn't make them into a blog post yet. So I need to do that and just kind of put some of those videos up, what the rooms looked like, what the kitchen was like. But what I can't put in videos even is just how fascinating and cool it was to be in a space where there were, I think, 170 beds in that hostel, and the rooms are anywhere from a single person to 10 people in a room. Some of the rooms are all female, some are male, some are co-ed. I was in an all-female dorm with 10 people. But where I really got to know people was down in the kitchen. There were 3 different stoves, 3 microwaves, 3 sinks, and at least 3 refrigerators. And we cooked and we sat and we ended up talking to people who were next to us. And there were people from all over. I got to talk to a guy from Brazil who had moved to Montreal and was hoping to move to Toronto, a woman from the UK a young lady who would like to do her career in Toronto. I talked to a couple tables full of people from Mexico, and a young man who was from Spain, and then there were another 2 guys from Spain, some Australians, and there were a bunch of Asians that didn't talk to us quite as much. I heard Japanese, some kind of Chinese language, and there were a bunch of Koreans there. So, wow, it was just amazing, and the people were fascinating. And when you stay in a place like this, everybody knows the world is bigger than their living room. The world is bigger than anyone's living room. The world is so interesting, and there are so many cool people in it, and I got to meet some. And I'm staying in touch with a couple of the people I met. I hope that we'll stay connected online, because that was pretty cool. I saw a lot of artwork. I went to 3 different yarn stores. I rode subways. I rode trams. I didn't ride any buses, didn't do any cabs. There was a bicycle cab that was really cool that I didn't take. There were bike shares, which I didn't take part in. One day I walked for over 6 hours on a tour of the city. That was really cool, and I hurt, but the morning I was fine. I'm glad I walk as much as I do, because I did a lot of walking in the city, and it was pretty wonderful. So I have purchased yarn, all Canadian yarns, all from Canadian shops, and I will be making something with them. It probably will take a while. I'm still finishing up stuff that I started in the spring, and I need to finish those designs before I go on. I'm doing a children's collection of 5 pieces, and I can't say much more about that, but it's pretty exciting. And I have some other projects that are up in the air that I don't know how they're doing. So you just never know where you're going once you've done a trip like that. My brain is kind of stirring in a million places. Meanwhile, I have to come back and schedule some classes, figure out where I'm going, what I'm doing. I will be doing some polymer clay, at least 1 polymer clay class, again in one in Lansing. I'll be doing at Sticks and Strings in Old Town, at least one, and another one in Williamston at Knitter's Nook. And I don't know what else. If you want something, I think I'm going to be doing a painless color class, which will talk a little bit about how to pick colors and a little bit how to work with colors without having to do two at the same time. Or, there are a lot of ways to do color that don't look like stripes, that kind of cheat a little bit to make it kind of fun. And I'm going to talk about those. And that I'll be doing at Sticks and Strings for sure. Don't know when. So, meanwhile, tomorrow is Michigan Fiber Fest in Allegan, Michigan. I'm going there with my friend Tony. I'll probably run into a whole bunch of cool people there. Some people I only see there once a year. And it will be fun. I'm tired. I need a vacation from my vacation. It wasn't really vacation, but anyway, complain. These are high-class problems. I have a great life. I'm happy. I love my work. I love my students. I love the people I work for, and my husband loves me. What else could I want? So that's that for today. Colorjoy.com. That's COLORJOY.com, the American spelling, not the Canadian spelling. And I will catch you around. Love you. Bye-bye.